at Gen Con 24. We're here with Matt Leacock, checking out a new game designed by you, co-designed.
Yeah, Josh Capel as well.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. It's called Flickering Stars, and it looks like we're gonna be flicking stuff.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
How does it work?
Well, it's a strategy and action game for 2 to 4 players, and it pits the humans here versus the aliens. So you got orange versus purple.
Okay.
And there's 3 scenarios in the game. And the scenarios kind of walk you up a level of skills. So you can start out real basic, and you can get a little more thinky as you go.
Cool.
In the first scenario, it's called evacuation drill. You're trying to evacuate 5 of your explorers from these remote planets onto your home world. Okay, so if you're orange, you're going to try to get 5 of these orange little dudes back here. Purple needs to bring them back here.
Okay.
Or you can take out 8 of your opponents, because then they can't get 5 back home.
Okay.
Right? So the things you can do on your turn are real simple. You can either move or you can shoot. So to move, I'll give you a sample move. You got your little transport here. If it's in range, and you show range like this, right? You can load explorers into your life support base,
Cool.
like so, right? Then the second thing you do is you can pivot, and then you give it a flick, like so, right? Now you don't want to knock over anything off a planet, because if you do that, you'll blow up. So that's
okay.
bad.
Don't do
That's
that.
bad.
Don't do that.
But if you survive the flick, then if you're in range, you can either unload those explorers or load more.
Okay.
Right? So maybe I loaded another one there like that, right? The last thing you do is you put your tail on, like so, and I'll explain why that's important in a second.
Okay.
Okay, so that's moving.
Cool.
The other thing you do is the game comes with these disruptor ships. So they've got a little cannon on them. So you move those just like anything else, right?
Yeah.
But let's say I got my disruptor ship here. If I want to shoot with it, the first thing I do is I can pivot it, like so. Then I'm going to load the projectile. You load it into the tube there. Now see how good I am here. You release. All right, I got it. So you can knock the tail off. Then this ship blows up all the
Wait, that's
explorers.
my ship. Boo.
Right. Well, you don't lose the ship. Ship goes home. Explorers, however, they go to your opponent.
Oh,
all right?
no.
Okay. So, and that's the shooting. You just keep going back and forth, moving and shooting until one player's got 5 explorers home or has wiped out 8 of their opponent. There's a scenario 2, which introduces ore, and then a scenario 3, which is even more thinky. It's got buildings and more ships and so on.
Awesome.
Including this, this is the striker. So let's say you've got a disruptor that's causing you some trouble. You can load the plasma ball into the disruptor, line it up, and then let her rip. Oh, this guy actually survived because you have to knock the tail over, but you get the idea.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Scenario
super cool.
2 is called Mind to Explore.
Okay.
You want to control 3 of the 5 planets.
Gotcha.
So all you need to do is fly an explorer out there, right? So I've got control of that planet, right? Just with 1 explorer. But if you come along and put 2 on there, now you control the planet. So if you control 3 of them, you win the game, right? This adds the disruptor.
Okay.
Sorry, this is the striker. And it adds ore. So you'll notice that these asteroids have ore on them.
Oh.
You also get to use your cargo bays on your utility ship and your cargo ship.
Cool.
So if you flick, say, a cargo ship here, you can load this ore. You take your normal move or shoot action, and then at the end you can take a bonus action. So you could spend this brown to actually deploy a shield anywhere you want, right? Maybe you're trying to protect your assets, right? Or you're just trying to be annoying and get in the way. You can spend yellow to get a bonus flick with any ship you want, or a red to get an extra shot with this.
Cool.
So it's a little bit more chess-like, right? A little more depth to it.
And you're trying to get control of 3 planets.
Yeah, the objective is very simple. You can actually win this in 2 turns, but if your opponent's actually paying attention, it gets a little bit like tit for tat, right?
Very cool.
You're working it out.
So this is scenario 2.
Scenario 2, yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Matt.
Yeah, my pleasure.
Cool.